our recreation of the vortex interlock, or that we could overload it.
I don't trust him at all, guys. If I had to guess, the original Jin or whatever his name, like, sealed away all this stuff to not summon the dragon because he realized that it was dangerous to his people. And then this guy found the research and reopened it, and I think we're about to summon sort of demon god from the beyond. Because he left his people behind to guard that device right there for all time. All right, here we go. Oh, we gotta click more things. All right, we gotta lock it in, I guess.
Finally, it is time.
Yep. What's the great plan, buddy?
Come, see what you have helped to save.
Yeah, this is not gonna be good. It's a bunch of people in tubes. It's a cryo chamber. Who are all these people?
With all that has gone wrong, all we have sacrificed, I confess I had lost hope. I grew up hearing stories of my grandfather's communion with the Great Serpent, the immense responsibility he was given to create and guide House Varun. By the time I became Speaker and inherited that responsibility, so much had changed. The once proud glory of House Varun was diminished. We had lost our way, and I alone could not discern a path forward. I required the Great Serpent's guidance once more. So, I set out to find him.
A little arrogant to think you could just demand an audience.
Perhaps. But were that true, were he to judge me for it, I could accept that. It would have been worth it, all the same. Perhaps that judgment still awaits me, for thus far I have not seen his glory in person. I learned that my grandfather had attempted something similar. I found reassurance in that idea that he, too, sought additional instruction from the Serpent. And over time, I began to see that the Great Serpent had indeed left a path for me, hidden amongst the experimental failures and setbacks.
Crazy religious
This
person
vortex, the
playing with
place
science.
between places, and the energy it holds, could be harnessed, refined, directed.
None of this. Yeah. You think your God intended for you to destroy your city.
No. An unfortunate consequence of simple beings grappling with divine power. A mistake that will not be repeated, I assure you. Utilizing the vortex energy, we have learned that we can create powerful warriors.
The Serpent Crusade all over
capable
again.
of teleporting vast distances in an instant. The brave volunteers in this room await the chance to be the first wave of soldiers, loyal to the Great Serpent and our cause.
Oh, fuck me.
House Varun can project force on a scale unimaginable in the history of the human race. Jinan Varun's mandate can be fulfilled. The Serpent's crusade can begin anew. Despite all that has happened, their life support system has remained stable. Just one more sign from the great Serpent that we are following his will. And now, the glorious honor falls to you, my faithful servant. Activate the pods, carry out the Serpent's will, and begin House Varun's triumph!
Intercom.
Please, I have waited so long for this. Just activate the pods.
You really want to restart the Serpent's Crusade, wage war on the settled systems.
What other choice do we have? The heathens and heretics loathe our very existence already. Why not be what they expect? By finishing what Jinan Varun started, we fulfill our duty to prepare the way for the Great Serpent.
And he still hasn't even heard from the Great Serpent.
And none will ever again dare mock or belittle us.
You know what this sounds like? You'll throw away years of peace.
Peace? You think House Varun has known peace? We suffer each and every day. This will restore the balance.
Not on my watch.
What have you done? You've killed them all! You think you can override the will of the Great Serpent?
It ain't the will of the Great Serpent, bro.
You pledged yourself to House Varun, but you are like all the rest. Weak of will, short of sight.
I told you he was off his loon.
Betrayer.
I suspected
And
it.
in the end, you have changed nothing. There will always be one more willing to serve, and once I have restored the Citadel, I will find them and send them out into the settled systems. Zealots! Of course they would attempt to poison this, as they do all things. They will not stop me. The work will be completed now. Come then, all of you, ascend the Citadel, or squabble amongst yourselves. I will await you at the pinnacle.
Okay, goodness gracious. Well, somewhat predictable. In the sense that I knew he was gonna be a bad guy. I knew he was gonna be power hungry, because when I heard his voice, when he was guiding that temple that we were at before, underneath the dam, I was like, yeah, he's not doing this for good reasons. He is not doing this for the right reasons. Oh wait. They weren't, they didn't show up as bad guys at first. There was a firefight! Oh, it's a redeemed. Where did he go? ¿Qué pasa?
That is a wonder to behold.
Kind of intense here, guys. Crusaders Hall. This place is massive. This is like a museum dedicated to all their Oh yeah, this whole place is like, remember in New Atlantis they've got the museum. This looks like the exact same
No
thing.
more signs of trouble.
So they've got the Crusaders Arsenal. I understand now why that comment was made about why I needed to have more ammo. Long crusade. For 2 decades, the Serpent's Chosen waged a holy crusade in grand glorious battle across dozens of worlds, but the wretched forces, the accursed, swarmed like flies, ever more numerous, ever more ravenous. Okay, It's the same billboard. Alright, all the way through. Davian said was avoiding watching any playthroughs, but sadly I have an Xbox One. That's a no-go for the expansion. Looks like I'll live vicariously through your vids. Well, glad you're getting to enjoy it in one way. Saturo said, this is a while ago, I just missed this till just now. Says, by the way, I see you're a fantasy author. It's pretty awesome. Fantasy is a big part of my life. General medieval stuff through gaming shows, books, etc. Yeah, fantasy is, I always had a deep passion for fantasy when I was growing up, and then as I've gotten older, I like more sci-fi than fantasy. But I do like them both. Can I take those stairs? No, they're not going anywhere. Sorry,
Good one. You seem to have taken on more than you can carry. If you require assistance, please, just say so.
No, I think I'm going the wrong way. No, it says go through this door. Oh, that's something interesting. What was that in the middle of the fight that we just got? Oh, I might have just got a new shotgun. It's not as good as mine, though. Not at the moment. It needs to be modded. But once I mod it, Does more damage, but it's got a way slower firing rate. Like, my shotgun is way better because it's modded all the way. Damn it, I'm caught behind. Oh, I need an ID card.
Bring it.
Did not need that rip. Oh man, there's lore tablets over the place. Hang on. Janan Varun and admission.
Recording? Alright, thank you. Well, look at you all here, crammed into this cave. I know, it's hardly what any of us imagined when we first set out those months ago, but here we are. I'll tell you, it still surprises me that there are so many interested in what I have to say. But I do appreciate it. I appreciate all of you. We've come to know you very well over these last weeks. Before, well, you all know what happened. Before that, I was quiet on the ship, I know. Kept to myself. Didn't get to know any of you like I should have. But since all that, we've shared a lot, haven't we? More than anything, I've shared that I care about all of you. Want the best for you. I suppose I should stop pretending you're not all here for a specific reason. You've heard something that's been going around. Want to know if I really said it. So let's get to it. The Great Serpent is real. He is not a figment of my imagination. He is not a paranoid delusion. He is not a lie or some kind of con job. The Great Serpent is as real, as tangible, as any of us in this room right now. I know. I saw him. Spoke with him. He is a celestial entity, a being as old as the cosmos itself. He is everywhere and everyone. The Great Serpent is inside each and every one of us right now. Now you all know me. You know I wouldn't lie to you. Not about anything, and certainly not about this. So, if you've listened this long, I hope you'll listen a bit longer. Because, just like me, the Great Serpent cares about each and every one of you. My children! House Varun! The time has come! Too long have we spread his truth, only to have it fall on deaf ears. Too long have we preached his understanding, and received nothing but derision in return. Is that our fate? To suffer the insults and disdain of unbelievers? Never. We are House Varun, the promised, the holy anointed of the Great Serpent. We spread his word that the settled systems may know its place when comes the shrouding.
Shai-Halud
And if the United
is literally what I'm
Colonies,
hearing here.
the Free Star Collective, the free peoples of the galaxy will not accept his love, let them be crushed in his embrace. Go forth, those whose blood is venom, whose voice the hiss of reason. Carry out our charge to prepare the way. Bring to the unworthy our serpent's crusade. Bring to them their woe. Again, I'm just so sorry about all of that. It's been quite a couple of days. Or rather, that's what you all have told me. I confess I don't remember much. My sense of time is off. You've been so good to me. Dr. Phillips said it was just disorientation after a graph jump. But I've heard some of the other patients here talking. And well, I think we can agree it was a bit more than that. I just need some rest. Thank you for taking care of me through this. It was all just so much, so fast. It's nice to be able to talk like this, though, isn't it? It's Sylvie, yes? I thought I overheard that earlier. Well, Sylvie, I sincerely appreciate all you've done for me. I can see how hard you all work here in the med bay, and I know you must be tired. Why don't you tell me something about your day? Get my mind off all this.
Winner takes all these stiff breaks, is it not?
Can I have that for my house? I want that giant globe for my house.
I'm in need of cover!
And we get to confront him again.
Despite your attempts to meddle, you have nonetheless served your part in the Serpent's plan. Neither you nor the Zealots will disrupt our achievement now. The gate will cycle one more time, shifting the Citadel into the vortex. You and those bothersome Zealots trapped inside will be cast into the void forever. And I will carry on the crusade myself.
Psychopath! You're not getting rid of me that easily.
There is nothing you can do to stop me. The Great Serpent cannot be defied.
Oh shit, I stumbled into the...
The Great Serpent has
Did he just yeet out with like a shred of health?
I am the Serpent. I cannot be his head.
That doesn't sound good. Lots of dinging from the elevator. Where's...